going to talk about one subject that really fascinates me and gives me a lot of energy, and it's fruits. Okay, I will just quickly share that I'm living the fruitarian lifestyle, and you also, which means mostly we eat.
How long?
Hmm?
How long?
I think it's been 4 or 5 years.
You?
Yes. How long for you?
I believe you
Less?
2-3 years. No.
2 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to speak to the mic,
During
Fabio.
during the COVID, you eat
Yeah,
fruit.
COVID was 2021, 2020.
2020. 4 year. Me too.
25. Hello. We are 25 today.
Maybe we
2025.
begin in the same time
Maybe.
because I also
In COVID?
yes, I began 1 year before the COVID.
Ah, wow. So you even before.
Yeah.
I tell you what, it was so easy in the COVID to do it. Because you don't meet anyone, you can do whatever you want, you don't have the pressure.
What you eat in the COVID?
Papaya, dates, oranges. I'm from Israel, so mostly fruits from the local, but papaya I tried for the first time, I think, because it's not so common. Bananas, of course, watermelon. What about you?
Avocados for me.
Avocado.
I remember, in the supermarket, a lot of people, you can't go inside the supermarket if you are more 20 people, and you should
Right.
wait. I remember I craving so much avocado, and I remember my feelings, to wait. But I remember I eat the best fruits because is I think the first time I begin to eat avocado because I begin to earn money in this period. Before I don't have so much money, and I eat what I find. But during the COVID, I begin to earn money, and I use this money for eat avocado. I also remember I buy my first juice. The I don't know in English. What is the
You bought a juice for the first time.
no juice.
Fruit juice?
What you did for make juice?
Blender?
Yes,
You bought a blender.
yes, first
Cool.
time. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Actually, I'm not a big fan of blenders, I have to say. I like to eat the fruits as they are, But the juices are also nice. I want to just quickly say why we are doing here, okay, Fabio? I want to ask you first. We're going to talk about the fruitarian lifestyle, and we're also going to talk about the best fruits. We're traveling for a long time. I think for me it's almost 1 year and a half, maybe, or you for sure it's 1 year and a half. Me a little bit less.
Yes.
And we travel a lot, and we travel after fruits. I like to do that. I don't know about you, Fabio, so much. Yeah, you also travel for fruits usually.
Yes, I begin for this. Yes.
Yeah, your durian trip. This is why you came to Thailand. So we're going to talk about the best fruits in the world, and we're also going to talk about fruitarian life. And why do I want to start with fruitarian life? We talked a little bit about the start. We started in COVID, and I want to ask you, because I remember we talked about a little bit about it. What was the biggest surprise for you, Fabio, when you started to be in this kind of lifestyle, to eat only fruits? What changed? What surprised you? It was like, wow, this is, yeah, what was it for you?
The first surprise is the likeness. After
Is what? The first surprise is what?
first surprise is liked, to be liked. You
By
feel-
others?
No,
To be liked? What do you mean?
liked the body. Okay, it's not heavy the body.
Light. So your body is light. That's the first.
Also, I remember when you eat you eat a lot, okay, and you go in the toilet. After you go in the toilet, you feel empty, okay. With this diet, you are 24 hours a day empty. You feel empty.
Okay, this is really important what you say right now, Fabio. Just want to focus on it. This is the best. It's also for me. That was a really big surprise for me. The toilet experience. We can share, we can be honest. People don't know what is to feel really empty, okay? And what is just like, I really felt like I'm flying a bit, you know?
Yes.
I was shocked. I was like, you go into the toilet and you go out and you're like, wow, I felt like my body clean, like completely clean. Like everything is out. Nothing stayed. And wow, this is new. So for me, this was very like a surprise. The toilet experience. It was very fast and easy. Like in a few, you know, I was so surprised. I was like, wow, what's going on? And well, I think we're giving too many details, but I will be honest, and we can be honest. There is no smell.
No smell.
There is no smell. Nobody knows.
It's like flour.
Nobody knows. There is no smell. Like, and that was a big revelation. And then I have to say one of the biggest revelation. I like sweet. Like back then, I used to like craving, like ice creams and yogurts. That's my thing. I love it. Like cereals. I love this kind of sugar.
For you is the best.
The best. And then suddenly I eat fruits and it's always sweet and I love it. So this was the second revelation for me. Like I can eat sweet as much as I want and don't feel bad about it, you know? Because actually, and just to
I read from one author, a fruitarian author, and when realize and when become fruitarian said, "Oh, every day I can eat cake."
Exactly. That's exactly how I felt.
Yes.
Exactly. Who was that? Do you remember?
No, I don't remember.
Every day I can eat cake. That's what I felt because
Every meal is cake.
because every time that I talk to people and they say, "What? You eat many fruits? How can you? What about burgers and pizza and ice creams and all this?" And I'm asking them, "How often do you eat this stuff? You know, you eat it maybe once a week, maybe twice a week. Maybe once a month. You know, who eats this stuff every day? Nobody. You know." And I eat the best sweet food every day, and I don't feel bad about it, and my body fit, you know. This is also a big revelation, Fabio. You eat as much as you want. You eat as much as you want, and you don't gain fat. Almost nothing. Like really, I didn't get fat. I think I lost a bit even. I stayed the same. Now I feel like I'm a bit the same. But you don't get fat, even if you have like an emotional day and you eat a bit more. With the fruits and vegetable, it's very hard to eat so much. The body will tell you stop right now, or I puke, or I don't know what. You stop right now, you know. When it's come to like French fries or stuff with salt and all these spices, and you confuse the body. He doesn't know, you know, so he doesn't know when to stop, you know. But when it's come with fruits and vegetables, the body knows, and it will tell you immediately, you stop right now, okay? And you stop, and you fulfill, and you're happy, and the feeling afterwards is not like of such a heaviness, you know. You continue your life. You continue. You don't go to sleep for.
You think this diet is decay of a little piece of your life, decay of happiness of your life, a little piece.
Why little? I think I can give it a credit and I can say it adds a lot of happiness to my life because...
You think if 50%?
Oof. How much time do I spend about food? So I will say food is a big thing for us, for me. So every day I'm so grateful for my food, Fabio. Every day. I don't tell you, sometimes we travel now. I ate yesterday, I think one of the best jackfruit I've ever had in my life. I've been to Thailand and many places. Wow, it was so sweet. We are right now in Kenya, in Africa. It was so sweet, such a good surprise. And I was so happy. I was like, I couldn't believe. And I ate like, I think 2 kilos and still to the last one. It was so amazing. So how much percentage? I don't know, but yes, a lot.
When you peel the skin, you eat some things.
I did.
Oh.
I did. You know why? Because I peeled it and why did you ask that?
Just for curiosity.
Did you take some? Because we bought it together. I tell you why. Because I cut it, and then some of it was like not cut it right, so I just ate it instead of just living there. But it was so amazing. And what did I want to say, Fabio? Many people will ask. I'm sure if I would have if I listened to this, I would ask why. What made you decide one day? Wait a second. I'm only going to eat fruits and vegetables mainly, like, and maybe nuts. What happened? So what was the case for you?
The case for me is to feel me breath. My body is more have more oxygen. I feel to my
No, but
lungs.
what is the reason before? What did you decided before?
Wow.
I want to change. What happened?
I feel dirty. I'm unconsciously. I feel dirty.
What does it mean? Like they. What happened? There's a special ring. What happened? Like, what do you mean dirty? Day to day, what do you mean? Like, you wake up and you feel like disgust? You feel like mess?
Also, yes, I feel some things to change. But maybe also after, because after I see some documentary about vegan diet, vegan raw diet.
So
before I have also in my tea broken in the caries. I have caries before.
Your what?
Caries. The black in the teeth.
You had black in your teeth?
Yeah, in my childhood.
I think I know what you mean. Okay.
Okay. Fruitarian diet
Cure
this, yes. Health, my.
But this is how you felt after. Yes, by
yes.
the way, the teeth having the best of their life when you eat fruitarian lifestyle. That's how I feel, really. Like, look at chimpanzees. They don't brush their teeth, and they have perfect teeth, and they eat mainly fruits and vegetables. But Fabio, let's talk about why. So you felt dirty, you felt not healthy.
Yes.
And you watched some documentaries and you said, okay, I want to do the change. It's not an easy change.
It's not easy because all your family you don't want to change you.
Exactly. It was so hard. So that's why in COVID it was easy for me because nobody's there I was in my own apartment, so nobody can. But you were so strong to say, no, I want to do it. What made you
But before I become to stay to veganism.
I got you.
Okay, before veganism. And I understand when I eat oats, my body goes down. When I eat vegetable, stable. The energy is go up. I remember also I do a lot of workout, a lot of gym. And before to go to gym, I just eat oranges and give me plus like a coffee. And then after I realize raw food give you life. Cook food, you should cook food. You use the mineral inside the body for digest.
So you have less energy. And
yes.
I felt the same. Like this is not the first time that I hear that, but I felt the same. I have more energy. I ran back then, and it was way more easier for me to run with fruitarian diet. I was shocked because usually when I started to run, I didn't like it. You stop a lot and you really push yourself. You don't enjoy it. You feel very heavy. When I did fruitarian diet with intermediate fasting, I felt so light. And I felt like I can run more and more. It was amazing. Was also a big revelation. And I will just share why I decided to go for a fruitarian diet. I was in depression. Okay, easy. It wasn't easy. It was very hard. It was very challenging for me. And I talked to a woman who is a fruitarian. She influenced me a lot, and she told me she had all the diseases like possible, and only because she has had a baby who was allergic to milk, she stopped to eat dairy products, and then she stopped having a migraine, and then she stopped eating meat, and then this disease went away. So slowly she became more and more healthy just because she changed her diet, and now she's a very big fruitarian advocate. And I asked her what was the biggest thing that that helped, that changed you in this diet. She told me she's more happy. So I thought to myself, okay, I will give it a try also. And it did give me more happiness. Until this day, I never was so grateful about life and food as I'm now. Yes, you can go and eat burger, and you can, but the taste of fruits, I feel it's stronger. Like I do, because yeah, pizza is tasty, burger is tasty, but I don't know.
But
Only yes.
for me, I remember when I eat pizza in the night, I am so thirsty. I want to drink, drink, drink. With fruit, no, don't happen.
Yeah, the drinking issue, but the taste,
It's a
Fabio, the
issue.
taste.
The taste, if you think the pizza is good because there is inside the tomatoes.
Pizza is tasty. I will not lie. Pizza is tasty, but the feeling afterwards, the heaviness, the stickness, the toilet experience, and nope, nope. So and also I have to say that it wasn't only this. The friend who told me about the fruitarian, I knew a bit about it before. There were also really good movies that also changed my mind about meat. Now, I'm not saying don't eat meat, do whatever you want, it's your choice. But there's a really good movie, Forks Over Knife. This movie changed my life, really. Forks Over Knife. I saw it actually, I got to this movie by an interview. Oprah Winfrey interviewed James Cameron's wife. Sorry, I don't remember the name. James Cameron, the director of Titanic. She interviewed her, and she talked about this movie, and her husband now and her, they are both vegans because of this movie. And in this movie you can really see that meat, it's based on the book China Research, which is an amazing book as well. I didn't read it, but many people which I like also recommend. It's based on the book, so I know it's a good book. And what it shows, like really long research, it shows you that meats overall, it's not healthy. And protein from plants is more healthy, and you can get easily protein from potatoes, from peanuts. You don't need to kill anyone. And I actually believe that meat is not healthy. Okay, so this was this one. Yes, there is also another movie. There's Forks Over Knives and The Game Changers. The Game Changer. So this is also for this athlete people, or this people who really are into sports. Okay, it's also show them research and many new details about why they should eat more stuff from plant-based. Yes, yes. Wow, that would took me a lot. Yeah,
You feel more present. You feel
more conscious,
conscious.
absolutely, absolutely. You know, even with avocado, Fabio, I have to say, avocado, I don't feel so much conscience, because when I eat a lot of avocado, which is amazing, by the way, I love it, but I mix it with the salad and everything, I don't feel as conscious. I feel a bit, I don't feel so light
Yes.
compared to mono when I eat only jackfruit or bananas or even mango.
Yes, jackfruit is more easy. I also feel this. Respect other fruit. Also respect banana. For me, jackfruit.
Really?
Yes. For me, jackfruit is more easy for my system. For
Yeah.
example, banana, I'm not satisfied when I eat banana. Okay.
Yeah, I would say
Okay.
jackfruit. You're satisfied.
Yes.
Me too.
When I don't want any more jackfruit, I'm feel boring when I continue to eat.
When you continue to eat jackfruit,
Yeah.
What do you mean you feel bored?
Is not. I don't. I'm not excited to eat.
Okay. Jackfruit?
Yes, jackfruit
You're
is
not excited?
excited after I eat a lot. Okay.
I got you.
Instead banana,
You can eat and eat and
I
eat
want
and
to
eat.
mix.
You want to mix.
Yeah.
It's not satisfying. You have to add more.
Yeah.
It's like we have a big salad. We have to put maybe salt or pepper or whatever. We're not satisfied. But with jackfruit, you don't need to add anything. You don't need to go to a mango or to other fruit. You just can enjoy it. Really, that's also my experience. And Fabio, I want to ask you something because this is a big conversation. We talked a little bit about the fruitarian lifestyle. I want to ask you about the best places. Maybe whoever watches it, don't have to be fruitarian, but the best places to find good sweet fruits. So we can talk about it like on the list. We traveled in Africa. We are now in Africa. We traveled Southeast Asia. I traveled also Europe, Portugal, Spain, all these good places. Of course, West Europe, South America, Central America. So from your experience, from the places you've been to, what would you say, like, okay, well, let's start from your best fruit. What is your favorite fruit? And where can we find it?
Best fruit for what? Flavor.
Flavor.
Flavor is durian. Okay, flavor is durian.
People don't know how good this thing is, durian. They have no idea. Why people don't like it? So many people don't like it, Fabio. Why?
It's for smell, but for me, I love also the smell.
Actually, I'll be honest. I'm a very big fan of fruits, and this is the reason why I came to Thailand for the first time. And I've been to South America, Central America, and I heard about this fruit, and I heard it smells bad, and I was like, no, if the fruit smells bad, I don't want to touch it. And this was my mindset when I came. And I shared the story very quickly. So I've been to the market, and then I saw it, and then I said, okay, let's try. And then I smelled it, and I was like, no, thank you. And then I continued to walk, and then I saw another seller, and I smelled it again, and I said, no, thank you. The third time, I thought there was a voice in me saying, you know what, you're here, okay, you like really fruits. This is why you came here, to try new fruits. Try it, okay, just try it. Just try a little piece, that's it, for the experience. So I said, okay, yeah, because it's, by the way, it's very expensive fruit. It's the most expensive fruit there is. But I was okay, I'm going to just try. So I won't forget, I was shooting a video. My face looked miserable. Like I was about, like I felt like I'm going to eat the most disgusting thing in the world.
Why miserable?
Like you see in the video. I took a selfie like video, and you see my eyes. I was like, I'm so scared. Like open it. And
it's like when you have a cockroach in your.
No, wow, that's a bad.
Okay.
Yes. Comparison. Yeah, I felt like I'm going to eat something really bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then I eat it, and still my face are like and I eat it inside, and wow, I could not believe Fabio, it was so good. I was like, what's going on? Why did anyone tell me about this stuff? I ate it, by the way, like second after I finished, I bought another one. Could not believe it was so good, and I don't think it was the sweetest even montong or durian I've ever eaten, you know?
Yes.
It was just like a good durian, and I was like, oh my God, what's going on? Like, I was like, I have to tell everyone about this fruit, oh my God. Now, surprise, oh my God, it was so good. But to be honest, yeah, my expectations were really low. So maybe it's the secret, but I know many people that are not excited by it. I don't know why. They're scared about yes, there is a smell, but the smell is only because they open it, and when the durian attracts oxygen, it produces the smell. But when it's close, really close, and it's ripe, by the way, always eat the fruits ripe. Don't eat it unripe. When it's soft, so you open it, and there is a little bit smell, but not always. I didn't smell so much. Maybe in Malaysia you did, Fabio, but in Thailand, not so much. And
not so much, no.
Okay, so for you is durian, and where is the best for you? The sweetest, the best flavor?
Best flavor is durian.
No, but where? Which country?
Maybe Malaysia. Malaysia, yeah.
Oh, Thailand, no? No, it's okay.
No,
it's,
because
I'm joking.
you can find every kind of durian. Okay, you don't have just montong. Okay.
Which is, I think, the sweetest one, right? Montong, the sweetest one.
No, I think the sweetest is Chinese.
No, I don't think so.
No, I
No.
don't.
Chinese you can
Is it-
also find in Thailand, right?
Yes.
I know, Montong, Fabio. Never mind. It's not. It's like a argument between fruitarians. Both are good and both are sweet.
You
But
know, the best.
Malaysia is the home for durian, to be honest. So let's be fair. It is. I never been there because I was not able to go there because. But now Israel, Israel Malaysia relationships. But yeah, in the future I will go there, and of course I will try. Yeah.
So the best is South Thailand and North Malaysia. Close border, and you can find montong and
Sure.
the types. Yeah.
Sure. I've been there. I went all the way to the south. So for me, also Thailand is the best. I have to say, Kenya, Africa surprises us, Fabio. Like they really have a good products here. Like people are not aware the land here is really good. That was a surprise for me. I knew they were sweet. I didn't know how good they were. Like tomatoes, jackfruit, mangoes. Wow, I think I tasted the best mangoes here in Africa, in Kenya. Yes, so for me, like Thailand, when I arrived there, I was like, this is it. If somebody likes fruits, this is the place, They have the best fruit. Why, but here also pineapple, Fabio.
Yes.
Oh, the pineapple, we
Pineapple.
were shocked.
I never eat pineapple in my life like here.
But you didn't try the pineapple in Thailand.
No, because I eat everyday durian.
So I have to tell you, I was also in Colombia, in Peru, in South America, in Central America, Guatemala. They have amazing fruits, sapote. I don't know if people know, search for it, sapote, and also pineapple. And they have a good fruits, but the best experience, and by the way, most affordable prices were in Thailand, surprisingly. Although those countries are more poor than Thailand, they had higher prices for fruits. So for me, Thailand was just a heaven, and there is a markets everywhere. There's markets everywhere. They still have this kind of markets vibe, and you can just. So yeah, I wanted to share these big secrets. Which cities? You said south of Thailand and north of Malaysia. Which places would you recommend people to
North
go?
of Malaysia is Langkawi.
Langkawi, and what about?
It's an island, Langkawi.
Okay, and what about
Langkawi and Penang.
Penang? Where is Penang? In Malaysia.
It's close to Langkawi. It's another island.
In Malaysia.
Yes.
Well, islands. That's so
Yes.
weird because usually I'm not a big fan of islands because I feel like they have less fruits there, like less variety. But it's not true. You really
It's not
recommend?
true. And you can find the local durian.
Wow.
Yes. If
So-
you find local fruit in island, is the best.
Yes.
I believe it is.
I've been to so I've been to south of Thailand. So you can share where in South Thailand do you recommend?
I don't been. I just been in Kopangan, but it's not south.
Okay, so I can share. I can share Suwatani, which is like the city before you go to Kopangan, was one of the best experience for me, because they have really sweet. I think one of the sweetest fruits I've ever tasted, and Chiang Mai in the north, by the way, and also in the east, Fabio, you remember when we came from the border from Cambodia?
Yes.
Oh my God, the coconuts, Fabio.
Yes.
I felt like I'm drinking like sugar water. Like I couldn't believe.
I think the sugar is less sweet respect the coconut.
Really, right?
Yes.
Oh my God, it was so sweet. And people don't. I understand people who told me coconuts are not sweet. They are right. You traveled in Central America, South America, India, So many places, the coconuts are not sweet. Then I arrived to Chiang Mai, by the way, in the north of Thailand. Also, highly recommended the durians and the coconut there. They were so sweet, especially when they serve it cold. I was so shocked. I couldn't believe this is one of the biggest secrets and one of the biggest tips I can give to anyone. Also in the east, when we cross the border and we just like you just cross the border from Cambodia and suddenly you have the sweetest coconuts ever. And I'm like, why Cambodia? Why don't you have also, you know, why don't you have also this kind of fruits? Also this kind of sweetness. Yes. What else? Let's talk about champadak, no, Fabio?
Champetak. Champetak I eat my first time after 1 month in Thailand because I find in Kopangan.
So durian was your first reason for coming to Thailand, and
Yeah.
champadak was the second, or you discovered it by
No,
chance?
the durian.
But did you know there is a champadak? The
Yes,
champadak
yes,
existed?
yes. Because before I saw many
I
videos
got
in
you.
YouTube before to travel.
So let me just to explain to people who don't know, champadak is like jackfruit, okay? But it's smaller and it's very yellow inside. It's very sugary. It's very sweet. Like people say, brown sugar kind of taste. I feel also it's so sweet and so good and so soft, and it's way more easier to eat than jackfruit. It's not so sticky.
Yes, it's not sticky.
But the smell, there is also, they call it the cheap durian. It's amazing. It's not so cheap. It's amazing fruit. I came all the way to the south of Thailand for this fruit. You remember?
Yeah, I
When we
remember.
separated, I went to Suwatani for this. And Suwatani was so kind to me. It's a city in Thailand. And I found it. After I surrendered, after a few days, I was like, okay, there is no champadak. I'm okay. I surrender. I came all the way. It's very far from Bangkok. It's like 8 hours, 9 hours from Bangkok by train. Not easy. And I surrendered. I was like, okay, there is no. And suddenly, like, I smelled this strong smell. I was sure it's durian. And I went there all the way to the durian. And then I saw a huge pile of champadak. So it's very yellow. It's very sweet. I highly recommend. What else? What other places you really recommend to people to explore fruits? People-
Indonesia.
Indonesia. Really, where exactly in Indonesia? Bali?
Bali.
Bali.
But it's good also Java. Yes, also Java I recommend because most of fruit is from Java. Okay, if you go in Bali, most of fruit in Bali is from Java.
So Java and yes. Okay, Indonesia. Interesting. So Thailand and Indonesia. What about Vietnam, Philippines,
I
China,
think, China
Colombia?
never been.
Yes. So I will tell you, I think Vietnam is also,
It's
Really
not-
good.
Yeah, really good.
but Thailand is a bit sweeter. It's sweeter, right, Fabio?
No.
For me, it's sweeter.
Befo-
The
before-
durian. The durian was,
Ah,
it's sweeter in
it's
Thailand.
different types.
Yeah, in Thailand they have sweeter types.
Yes.
Because I had okay, so but Vietnam really has really amazing fruit. Sapote, mango. Sapote is like orangey inside. It's also like brown sugar. It's one of the sweetest fruits I've ever tasted in my life. Such an amazing fruit. I found it by chance in Guatemala when I walked the market, and I saw this kind of potato kind of like fruit, and I was like, what is that? And I asked her in Spanish, dulce, is it sweet? And she told me muy dulce, and I was like, okay, I was like, I don't know, because they like, you know how it is,
Yes.
maybe they lie, they don't like, so okay, I will try one, and I eat it in the middle of the market, and I was like, what's going on? This is a really amazing. I was shocked. And I went back, of course, and since then I couldn't stop eating sapote, which is one of my favorite fruits. I've never eaten it before.
You just eat only sapote
I ate
or
it
you
before.
mix?
Huh?
You mix or you just eat?
No, don't mix. Why should you mix? It was so satisfying. I don't want to mix anything with you. I don't need anything. You know, usually we want to mix when we are not satisfied. I told you this today. For example, the burgers. People put burger and then ketchup and then cheese and then bacon and then jam. So many stuff, they put, and then the bread, everything together because you're not satisfied from one. It's okay, you can combine. But I felt so satisfied. I don't need anything. It's like watermelon. When the watermelon is really sweet, and I have to say, to be honest, Thailand, Southeast Asia, also Central America and South America, they don't have sweet watermelons. But from where I come, which is in the Middle East, I come from Israel, and I guess also the Arab countries around, from my experience, the watermelons are so sweet and so good. So when I eat watermelon, I don't want to add anything. No cheese, no nothing. I like it so much, especially when you put it in the fridge. I have to say, every fruit almost that you put in the fridge, after,
yes,
it's more sweet.
I think because remember ice cream.
Yeah, maybe.
Also this. Also, this morning I ate banana from the fridge. And
Oh.
wow.
It really reminds me of like this should be served in restaurants. That's what I thought. This is such a good, because we ate such a ripe banana, and it was so cold. I was like, this is like ice cream, like really. Now we talked. I'm very excited, Fabio, now, as you can see, and we're talking a lot about fruits and little bit names, and we talked about places. By the way, Colombia, Peru, also very amazing with the fruits, in Guatemala and Mexico, of course. But I want to go back to what gave us the fruits lifestyle, and yes, consciousness wise, like awareness wise, or health, mental and physical health. What else did this kind of lifestyle give you?
Presence. For me, I remember when I start. I remember I go with my family in the beach, okay, and the fruit give me some things spiritual for appreciate the present moment. I can really sit in one place and feel all beautiful stuff around me. If I don't have this diet, I cannot sit in one place. I just want to do some things. I'm active, okay, but I can't appreciate really the sand, the air, the water. Is something magical. This is what this diet improve myself.
You were more present and more grateful. You were able to be more appreciative of the surrounding.
Yes.
That's really something I can really relate to this, Also, you're very mindful, Every meal, almost every fruit, which is very sweet, surprises you, gives you so much, like, mindful eating. You eat it and you're like, wow, this is amazing, This is amazing, I cannot believe. And so for me, it helps me to be more mindful, more present. Yeah, what else, Fabio, for you?
I love the animal. When I see one animal I want to hug this animal.
Oh, that's the first time I hear that. Really?
Yes.
Before, no.
For example, when I see one kitchen, okay, I don't want it. It is
Chicken.
In my chicken. I don't want kill. Okay, this chicken. I just want to see love acts. I feel the love.
You feel the love. That's surprising. I never heard that one. Yeah, I feel I can relate. I feel more compassion about animals. I feel more connected. And I don't know, like, yeah, for me, yes, continue, Flavio.
Mm, the time, also the time. Okay, when I eat, I don't want to waste my time for cook for this stuff.
Yeah,
Easy.
that's a very,
Easy.
yeah, I remember. It's the easiest, like, it's not funny. You ask fruitarians, yeah, we go to the market, we spend a lot of money, spend a lot of time, maybe also money on fruits, but also it's very easy. You just eat them. You don't need to cook. I see people sit and cook and clean. Oh my God, how many times I remember I cooked myself a meal, and you put everything, you cook it, and you wait, and you cook, and you wait, and then you eat it. You finished, by the way, you finished the meal. Maybe you have some little bit left, but then you see all the dishes and all the mess, and you're like, what? Why? For me, it was like, I don't want. For what? For one simple meal, I need to clean out all of this, you know? And also, I have to be
For
honest.
me, you feel dirty. When you clean your
Yes.
your dish, you feel
Why,
dirty.
Fabio, this is amazing what you say right now, because it's true. When I was younger, I was disgusted by dirty dishes, by sinks. I don't like sinks. I don't like the food that left in the sink, to touch it. I was like, what? Or to touch, I was always with the gloves when I was young. I got over it, because, you grow up and blah, blah, blah. You go to the military in Israel and whatever. So you're more flexible about these issues. But I didn't, yes, I didn't, now I'm not disgusted. I'm not disgusted. It's so weird. I was like, I'm just like taking the trash and I'm like just throwing it. I'm like, what's going on? Like, I think it's because of the fruit as well, yeah.
This is also one reason why I become fruitarian, because I also feel if you cook, there is a karma of this. For example, you cook. In my family, normally we eat and one person clean the dish, okay? And who I am to eat and give this work with another person.
Who cleans the dishes?
My sister and my mom.
What about you?
No,
Why?
I never
Why not?
clean. Because give me this... they don't give me this.
Okay, they used to do it, and you like because you're.
You know, because I am the young of my family.
Okay.
And,
Still,
yes.
Okay. Even if you're the youngest, no, but you like. Let's say you're 20 years old.
Mhm.
You're not already young, a little child, but still, you were not washing any dishes.
Yes, I wash.
You wash.
When I begin to stay adult, to become adult,
Yeah.
after school I go to gym and I was vegan. And I remember
In
when
school, you were vegan.
now after school.
After school, okay.
And when I eat some cooked food, I remember I wash my dish.
Yeah, for me it's no brainer. Like we are 5, and we are 4 boys and 1 girl, and everybody cleans. Everybody cleans, because if not, my mother, like she would not. No, it wasn't. No, there was no question. Like for me, that's why I think
it's form of respect.
there was a form of no choice. Yes, respect, of course, but as a child, you don't want to wash anything. You don't want to do anything. You just want to go to your bed or whatever, or to play. But there was no other choice, because if you don't clean, somebody will clean. And when there are 5 of you, so no, it won't go easy. So okay, we talked.
So when I become a fruitarian, I
Yeah.
just eat fruit from the tree.
Amazing.
Easy.
Yes. Okay, for me to from the tree. So it's also easy, very easy. Yeah, I remember that I asked this woman who was fruitarian, and she introduced me to this world. I asked her once, like, but why you need to it's a lot of work, and you need to. He said me, it's the easiest. There is a fruit on the table. You just the kids takes them, and that's it. They're finished. You know what also changed about me, Fabio?
Mm.
After I started to eat fruits, I have this crazy desire to take the seeds of the fruits and spread them away, or even the peels. I
Yes.
cannot throw them to the trash with all the papers and all the stuff. I have to take them and spread them to the animals or to the nature. It's very hard for me to take, for example, a seed of avocado and just throw it to the trash. No, I have to throw it somewhere in the nature. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I heard many fruitarians also speaks about it. It's so strange.
I also have this desire, but I want to germinate this seed and see how grow the plants.
You want to?
Uh, to germinate
Okay.
the seed,
To
okay,
grow it is
to grow.
but
I
you don't
want-
do it.
Yes, when I was in my home, yes. Okay, I eat 2-3 avocado, one seed. I want to see the magical life.
Nice. Fabio, and let's say people listen to this podcast, okay? Listen to this episode. They was like, and they ask themselves, how can I even start to do it? Like, it's crazy. My family, my friends, how will I start with that? It's really, and it's not, it's like, how can I manage the social pressure, And also many people say, I want to go to meet my friends. We go to restaurants, we go to parties. I want to go as well. It is very important, the social life. It is very important. I will not take from it. It's one of the most important things in your life. But I discovered that you can manage. You can manage them both. You don't have to order. You can order like fruits. There is many places that offers fruits. And also you can just sit and drink something, And it's okay. For your friends, it will be okay. What about you, Fabio? Also family dinners. It's not easy, and the pressure from the family. What advice would you give to people who think about it, or it's interesting, okay, how can I do it? By the way, one good reason to do it also, you lose weight. Like many, I know fat people that started to do it lose a lot of weight. Sorry, yes, Fabio.
Yes, it's a pressure. If you begin this diet, you have a lot of pressure. So you are not strong because you need to adapt also your new lifestyle, okay? And the people feel this. And when you begin, normally in the meal of your family, the family
Meals
the family meal
is
yes,
the hardest.
is the hardest, yeah.
Okay, so what
So
yeah.
Can don't respect your choice.
The family.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you do? For me, I have to say that really, like honestly, the fact that I was away from home for so long because I didn't come back to my parents to visit them because it was COVID. I was far away. It was easy for me because when I came to my parents' place after a few months, it was a long time ago. I think it was like 6 months. I don't remember. I was already into this diet or into this lifestyle so hard. And I was like, no, I'm not going back. And I don't care about anyone. At the beginning, you're not sure. You don't know exactly. But when you're in it, and it's so tasty, and you're thin, and you're fit. I worked a lot back then more. I used to run. Now in Africa, I don't run as much. I wish I could. What did I want to say? So yes, so I came so strong. I came like, no, there is no. It was not easy, yeah. But I also like 10 years ago, or some of it, yeah. I started to do meditation. People looked at me like I came from Mars, from the moon. Meditation? What are you talking about? You're sitting and you're quiet, and what is that? Like people really. But I didn't care. I honestly didn't care because I was such in suffering, such in bad state that I didn't care. I knew it's doing something good to me. So I was like, no, back then, I was just sitting, nobody knew, I was just in my room or in my apartment, so nobody knew I'm doing it. But after a while, people like, why didn't you answer the phone? Why didn't you answer me? Why did you blah blah blah? And I was like, no, I was doing meditation. I was like, and your conscience is rising and your awareness is rising. We're talking a lot. By the way, I think one of the best about being fruitarian is really, like, for me it was, of course, the health things and also the weight. You really fit and you eat as much as you want. And I was always kind of a thin, but not as much. Like here with the fruitarian, you really can. But I'm not advocate for the fruitarian, by the way. This is not a commercial to be a fruitarian. If people want to eat cheese and pork every day, I really, honestly, I don't say stop with that. Like I feel, I really do believe it's not healthy. It's not healthy because the animals suffers a lot, and I don't think the universe or the nature will accept it. Yeah, that you're going to make an animal or somebody suffer so much, and you won't pay. Okay, even if you eat it cooked, after it's cooked and fired and everything, won't be traces of this suffering also entering your body. That's my belief, yeah? I think all of us, also the vegans, also the fruitarian, unfortunately, we all going to pay for the suffering of the animals in this world because, oh my God, like, yeah.
Yes.
And now there's many people who are into carnivore, right? Carnivore?
They believe
Eating only meat,
the
yeah?
meat is the best diet, only meat.
Fabio, what do you think you're missing as not, because you don't eat meat? What do you miss? Like what is it?
The warm body.
It's more warm. But
when
also when you cook food, you're more warm, no?
No, it's not. The meat give you some things more.
Inflammation, no?
Yes, maybe it's inflammation.
Inflammation. That's what they always say. They say that meats, when you eat it, gives you inflammation. Yeah, that's from the book and from the movie. Yeah.
So for me, is yes, it's beautiful diet. It is, but if tomorrow one person prove me there is a new diet, new beautiful diet, respect fruitarian, I accept this. I can change.
That's beautiful and that's important, and I as well. Like, I'm not attached to anything. I eat mostly fruits and vegetables, raw, okay? But if I want tomorrow to eat something cooked, I want to eat cheese, pork, I won't, yeah? But if I do, I can do it, and I will do it and will not suffer. So this is, like I said, this is not a commercial for fruitarian. I think it's, for me right now, this is the best diet. I am happier, I'm more conscious and aware, I suffer less, which this is, I think, the most important thing from this diet. I'm more connected to the nature, I'm more grateful. Life opens up to me, I think, more, I'm more calm about life. I'm not so, like, I am still, life can drag me a bit, but I'm more still compared to the past, and my body is light, and my stomach is light, and the toilet experience is way better.
You are also more flexible.
Wow, this is so important, Fabio. Yes, flexibility. I'm shocked. You don't have any idea. Like, I do stretching, and like I could never done it before. What happened? It's like your body is really clean. You feel your body clean, really. And you eat the best stuff in the world. I think there is no, and this is a sentence that really, there is no better chef than nature. I really do believe that. There is no better chef. You cannot, and I ate the most sweetest. I went to the US and I ate the most in Switzerland and everything, the sweetest desserts, cakes, pastries, ice creams in America. They are really, like, they know the sugar, they know how to deal with sugar. I ate the most sweetest. I never ate something so sweet as champadak. sapote, when they're really sweet. Durian, I was like, oh my god, this is like coconut one? Oh my god, coconut was so good. I could not even like, yeah. And by the way, people will say, oh, this is too much sugar, too many fruits, blah blah blah. And I will say to them, first of all, I did like some blood test, and my results are better than there was 5 years ago. Okay, like during these 5 years, the last 5 years, they are the best.
I never tried this.
The blood test?
Yes, never.
No, I think you should try. I think you should check. For me, after a few months that I started this diet, I went to do some blood test. It was 6 months after, I think, and I had the best results. And I had, I think, like half kilo of dates every day. And dates is the sweetest fruit I think existed. By the way, amazing fruit. In Israel, it's really good. In the Middle East, I guess also. When I say I guess also the Middle East is because I'm not able to travel to Lebanon, which I would love to, or Syria, or Jordan and Egypt is easier, but it's still not so easy. But I would love to visit those places because I'm sure they have good food as well. So I ate half a kilo of dates every day, and still my sugar levels were not higher. Like it was insane. So I knew something. I knew it. Like something is different. Something is better. Something is good. Also, your body can manage when you give him like dates, jackfruit, mangoes. He knows this stuff like for centuries.
When you eat, you know what you eat.
What do you mean?
I mean, when you eat one fruit, okay, your body know you are eating this. Your brain, okay, is really connect with the flavor and understand which kind of mineral you are eating. Instead, if you eat artificial food, is a little bit bullshit.
The body doesn't know.
Yeah,
it doesn't know what's going on. Salt, pepper, sugar. What's going on? I don't know what is this.
I believe also meat. Okay, also meat. I believe if you are more, if you eat natural food, okay, is not all fruit. Okay, can be also meat. Can be eggs. Okay, your body understand better which kind of food you are eating.
So why don't you eat meat, Fabio? Why don't you eat meat and eggs also?
I feel dirty.
Personally, you feel dirty.
And also, if I am in the nature, I don't want to kill. If I have a lot of fruit, sweet fruit, I don't want to kill one animal. I suffer when I kill and I see.
But people don't kill. People go to the supermarket and just buy the meat.
Yeah, I understand. I remember 6-7 years when I swim and I find one octopus. Okay, I killed this octopus.
Oh wow!
And after I suffer so much for this.
Why did you eat? Why did you?
Because we eat this.
No way. So you took it?
Yeah, I took it and I.
But it's very hard to catch it, no?
Yes, but if you have a knife, you can.
Oh my! So
the first time I killed this, after I may feel so miserable. I suffer so much.
Oh my God! What happened? You just like felt like emotionally bad?
Yes, I feel there is some things I don't do well.
You did something wrong.
Yeah. So when maybe if you do every day, you lost this, okay. But when you kill really some things is alive, you understand. You feel it's not your nature to kill someone.
Especially when you can have other food that fulfills you.
Okay. If you have other food, is a waste, I think.
To kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But I will be honest, and I'm honest, like in this podcast, and I will say, if I was hungry in the middle of the forest, and there was a chicken there, and there is no fruits or no other food, yes, absolutely, I will eat the chicken if I can catch it, you know. But many people today eat like twice a day or 3 times a day meat. I want you to try one time to catch a chicken, you know. You know how hard it is? So back then we know that our great grandmothers or whatever, they didn't eat much as meat as we did, you know. And you know, Fabio, I don't know if it's my ego talking right now, but I really do feel that the generations of our parents right now and this generation has more cancer, more diabetes, more diseases because of the meat consumption. Like I asked my father also and my mother,
But also the cereal.
cereals.
Yeah. Also pasta.
Yes.
For me, pasta is worst respect meat.
No way, Diablo.
Yes.
Why? How can you say that? Pasta is like, why? You're from Italy. Why?
Yes, I know.
Why?
But is more artificial. This, I think. Respect meat.
Yeah, you know what?
Because if you think you should work about to create pasta, you can't eat the cereal.
Yes, you have to process it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what is the problem with wheat, Fabio? What I think is because it made people really stay in the same place, eat the same stuff. People eat every day, like bread with something, almost everything. This is actually one of the reasons why I really like this diet, because you eat so different compared to the past. I ate almost every day the same. When I ate a cooked food, I ate the same thing. Nobody will tell me that every day you ate like a pasta and one maybe pasta, yes, but every day like burger or whatever. Usually you eat the same stuff. When it comes to fruits, the season change. That's what nature wants you. It wants you to change, you know. So you get like a seasonal
so
fruits.
Important. Yes, it's so important. You change your diet, respect the season. It's so beautiful.
Yes. And with this, Fabio, yeah, we will do, I think, another part because it's so fascinating. Thank you so much for listening, and we will see you next time. Ciao.
Bye bye.